Yo, what's up everybody? We're out here in the garden, and as you can see, everything's a lot different. What we did is we went through, took out all the crap, all the weeds that were growing out here. Over here is where we had the onions and garlic, and then over here we had turnips. I think we had some radishes, and then we also had some just another onion bed over here. So laid down some ground fabric, weed barrier fabric. That's going to block out a lot of the weeds, as you can see, like right there and down along the root pouches. There's still some exposed areas, but definitely will be a lot less weeding, a lot easier. And then over here we had a little bit of a weed problem, but this will definitely just knock that completely down. And then as you can see, build a little trellis here. Then we've got some Hortonova trellis netting. And what I'm going to do is burn some holes down here in the ground cover fabric, and then plant up some cucumbers. And then they'll just naturally vine on this Hortonova trellis netting. Got this linked up to just some hardwood stakes. And then coming on down over here, just do a nice little tour since it's been a long time since I've done a video. I'm just recovering from the broken foot, so as you can see, it's all back to normal, walking again. Here's a tomato plant that we are growing on a new product that we're trialing. It's called Hooked on Tomatoes. As you can see, it's very unique. It's just a hook that goes on a one inch stake, and this is a pretty good tomato that came off it. Decent yield. It's definitely not, doesn't have the growth quite like these guys growing over here. And part of that could be the variety, but I think overall, it's just the fact of there's only one support point, whereas with these over here, we've got, I tied this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then now 9. So 9 different tie points versus just one. So that's something. Obviously, it's a new product, so kind of dialing it in. I'm sure that we can do like a double tomato vine off that too. But definitely surprised with how well it worked. Wasn't really sure what to expect. So then we move on over here. We've got some basil, and then we set up a little. Got a fabric raised bed, so really easy to set up. Just some simple PVC connections over here. So me and Kyla just clicked it together. We had it done in about 5 minutes, or just a couple minutes. So we got that, and then I think what we're gonna do in there is we're gonna grow some lavender. Let's see, what else did Kyla want? At least some lavender in like half of it, and then we'll probably put some edible crops in there as well. Just so we can get another turn. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So it'll probably be like lettuce in there. We've got some lettuce that we planted back here, so that'll be another something to add some variety. Right now we're kind of stuck. All we've got is like basil, tomatoes, and then we also have some peppers. So we've got this one's an Anaheim pepper. We've got jalapenos. We've got mini bell peppers, I think. And then, yeah, really just those like Anaheims and, those long sweet peppers. I just really wish I would have just planted a ton of these raspberry bushes when I put this first one in. So as you can see, like, this is a golden raspberry, and it goes from like here down to here-ish. So there's not like a ton of fruit. Honestly, by the time we pick it, we bring in, just a little bit for us to eat. So you can see it's like being, well, you might be able to see here. Let's wait for this. There we go. So this thing's been pollinated like crazy. It's like kind of hard to walk by just because there's so many bees. But those things are awesome. They pretty much just taste like a Swedish fish. And that's my favorite candy. So definitely one of my favorites. As soon as I get some land, this thing's going to be growing all over it. The red ones we didn't get enough to really test out, but next year should be their breakout year. So bringing it back over here, if you remember from a couple months back, this is where we had our tomatoes in a Florida weave trellis, and we're also doing the Florida weave on the peppers over here. So it worked out pretty okay. The tomatoes got a little messy. I packed way too much stuff in, just trying to do too much in too little of a space, like always. So what I've done now, so weeds are always a problem, so we tore out all this shit back here. And you can see a jalapeno right there. And there's some mini bells. I don't know what that is. So yeah, I mean, there we go. So the mini bells are doing actually pretty good. The support down here actually looks like it broke, so we're gonna have to get out here, start doing a little bit more maintenance. That must have just recently happened. We've had a rabbit out here, and I mean, I doubt that he did that. It's probably something I did, but I'm gonna blame it on his ass because he's been bugging me all summer. So, and even back here, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna plant. I'm gonna look back at what everyone put down for their preference sheet, and then kind of just go from there. So, as you can see, all these peppers are doing pretty good. Look at these. That is an Anaheim pepper, and they're the taller ones. And then as you get towards the jalapenos, they're a little bit smaller, but actually these jalapeno plants are going ape. Like, I haven't harvested in probably about a couple days, probably 5 days. As you can see, just super abundant, just all over the place here. And then last but not least, look at that. Those are supposed to be ghost peppers. They look more and more evil every single time I look at them, so I'm not sure what's going on there. These are supposed to be ghost peppers as well, I believe. So really, yeah, I'm just like missing out on habaneros. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe maybe one of these is a habanero, but they look pretty mean. Definitely not anything like the ones we had last year. But whatever this thing is, it's going to be spicy. So really, that's about it for the garden right now. As you can see, there's a lot going on. So now that my foot's all healed up, basically just going to go back to the normal schedule. Get back to creating content, kind of keeping everyone in the loop on things that we're doing around the garden, and some how-to videos. Just pretty much anything I can do to bring value. Whether gardening or lifestyle. I'm gonna be, obviously I'm getting more back into like weightlifting, biking, walking the dogs. Can't say it too loud or else they'll go ape. But just things like that. Just I want to start mixing in fitness with the gardening stuff, just to be more relevant on like things that people like and things that are really my passions. I can pretty much talk all day about like lifting and stuff like that. And check that out. Must be good luck. Must be good luck. That's a sign right there. So, that's my plan right now. Basically just create content, just be myself, and just document what we're doing. So, basically right now, oh, there goes my buddy. He's going to attack some bugs on this tomato plant. So right now, I'm going to take my Cresby crate and going to start harvesting the rest of these, the red tomatoes. We've got some peppers back here, and then probably get a little bit of basil. And we've got 2 or 3 deliveries this week to our crop box customers, so I'm going to get them taken care of, get some other stuff planted. So whenever we do that, we'll definitely keep you in the loop. But right now, I'm going to get to picking some tomatoes. So thanks for watching in, and as always, I appreciate it.